Inflammation. Every morning you wake up with potential, yet one small habit could be stealing your energy, slowing your metabolism, inflammation, and quietly blocking fat burning before your day even starts. You feel tired, unmotivated, hungry too soon, and you wonder why progress feels impossible. Inflammation. It's not your willpower, it's not your age, it's what you're doing first thing after waking up. Change the morning, and you change the body, inflammation the brain, and the direction of your life. Today I want to wake you up, empower you, and help you reclaim energy, focus, confidence, and control inflammation. Starting right now today with intention rushing through your morning is one of the most overlooked sabotages to your health, energy, inflammation, and fat burning potential. So many people wake up, immediately jump out of bed, check their phone, pour coffee, inflammation, and sprint into their day without giving their body a single moment to adjust. When you do this, inflammation, you're sending a signal to your body that it is under stress before it's even had a chance to wake up fully. Cortisol, your stress hormone. Inflammation spikes unnaturally high, telling your body to store energy instead of using it efficiently. Your metabolism, your mental clarity, and your hormonal balance all pay the price for this rushed start. Inflammation. Stopping the rush isn't about being slow for the sake of it. It's about creating an intentional pause that allows your body and mind to prepare for the day. Inflammation. When you wake up, spend the first 5 to 10 minutes doing absolutely nothing but breathing and connecting with yourself. Notice your surroundings, inflammation. Feel your body and allow your nervous system to shift from a sleep state into a calm, alert state. Inflammation. This brief pause can dramatically influence how your body processes energy, handles stress, and maintains hormonal balance throughout the day. Inflammation. It's like giving your metabolism a green light to operate efficiently rather than a red flag telling it to protect energy and store fat. Inflammation. One practical strategy is to place your alarm across the room so you physically have to get up, but instead of rushing, inflammation. Take a moment to stretch lightly or place your hands on your chest and take deep breaths. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system. Inflammation. The part of your body that signals safety and readiness. Even 2 minutes of slow inflammation. Conscious breathing can reduce cortisol spikes and prime your metabolism for fat burning rather than fat storage. Inflammation. Another simple tactic is to resist the urge to grab your phone or email immediately. When you immerse yourself in messages, news, inflammation, or social media first thing, your brain perceives it as stress, further accelerating the rush hormone response. Inflammation. Planning your morning intentionally also means structuring your environment so you can move calmly. Set out water, prepare a light stretching routine. Inflammation. Or even just spend a few minutes in sunlight. Natural light tells your circadian rhythm that it's daytime. Inflammation, helping regulate hormones that control appetite, metabolism, and energy. By consciously slowing down inflammation, you teach your body a pattern of calm activation instead of frantic reaction. Over time, this simple shift strengthens your self-awareness. Inflammation, allowing you to notice when your body is actually hungry, when it has energy, and when it's ready for more demanding tasks. Inflammation. The benefits of stopping the morning rush compound quickly. People who adopt a calm, intentional start report higher energy, better mood. Inflammation. More mental clarity and improved metabolism. Your body no longer interprets every morning as a threat that requires storing fat or energy protection. Inflammation. You begin to create a rhythm where fat burning is encouraged naturally because your hormones, digestion, and nervous system are all aligned. Inflammation. This is not about perfection, it's about consistency. Each day that you pause, breathe, and honor your body in the morning, inflammation, you reinforce a pattern of energy, calm, and effective fat metabolism. When you commit to slowing down, inflammation, you also improve your decision making throughout the day. By starting with intention, inflammation, you reduce impulsive behaviors that come from a stressed or hurried state. Your body is better equipped to utilize nutrients efficiently. Inflammation, your mind is sharper and your metabolism functions more like it was designed to function. Inflammation. The simple act of stopping the rush can be the difference between a day of frustration and fatigue and a day where energy, clarity, inflammation, and focus flow naturally. Delaying instant stimulation in the morning is one of the most powerful yet overlooked ways to optimize your energy, focus, inflammation, and fat-burning potential. In today's world, the moment we open our eyes, we are bombarded with noise, notifications, emails, social media, news alerts, and messages that demand our attention. Inflammation. This immediate sensory overload floods the brain with stress signals before your body even has a chance to wake up fully. Inflammation. When you respond instantly to these external inputs, your nervous system shifts into a reactive state, releasing cortisol and adrenaline unnecessarily. Inflammation, which can block natural fat-burning processes and leave you feeling drained before the day even begins. Inflammation. The key is to create a deliberate pause between waking and engaging with the digital world. Inflammation. Instead of immediately reaching for your phone or turning on the TV, take a few minutes to reconnect with yourself. Inflammation. Even 2 to 5 minutes of quiet reflection, deep breathing, or gentle stretching can recalibrate your nervous system. Inflammation. Signaling to your body that it is safe to move into a productive, energy-burning mode rather than a defensive, stress-protective mode. Inflammation. This practice trains your body to prioritize internal awareness and metabolic efficiency over external distractions. Inflammation. One practical approach is to set boundaries for your morning screen time. Keep your phone across the room, or even better, leave it on silent while you complete your first waking rituals. Inflammation. Replace that immediate stimulation with mindful actions that support your body's natural rhythm. Drink a glass of water to rehydrate. Open the blinds to let in natural sunlight, or perform a short movement sequence to wake your muscles and joints. Inflammation. By intentionally delaying external stimulation, you allow your metabolism, nervous system, and hormones to align naturally. Inflammation. Making your body more efficient at using stored energy rather than hoarding it. Another important aspect of delaying stimulation is mental preparation. Inflammation. When you give yourself space before consuming information, you reduce the risk of stress, induced cravings, and impulsive behaviors. Inflammation. Many people find that their first coffee snack, or sugary treat in the morning is not true hunger, but a reaction to overstimulation from notifications or emails. By holding off on immediate sensory input, you create clarity, helping your mind differentiate between actual needs and reactive impulses. This clarity supports better choices in nutrition, movement, and energy management throughout the day. Over time, delaying instant stimulation becomes a habit that reinforces self-discipline and awareness. Inflammation. Your nervous system learns that mornings are not a time for reactive survival, but a time for intentional activation. Inflammation. You begin to notice patterns in your energy, mood, and hunger that were previously masked by constant external input. Inflammation. The body becomes more efficient at initiating fat-burning processes, the mind becomes sharper, and the overall stress load decreases. Inflammation. This practice also enhances creativity and focus. When the first moments of your day are quiet and undisturbed, you give your brain an opportunity to organize thoughts, set intentions, and prepare for high-performance work or exercise. Inflammation. You create a mental environment where priorities can be set consciously rather than reacting to the digital avalanche that often dominates our mornings. Inflammation. By delaying instant stimulation, you reclaim control over your internal environment, signaling to your body and mind that you are in charge of your energy, your metabolism, and the direction of your day. The cumulative effect of this habit is profound. Days that begin with calm, intentional focus lead to improved energy, better decision-making, more consistent fat burning, and a sense of mastery over your life. Each morning you delay stimulation, you train your body to operate efficiently, your mind to stay clear, and your metabolism to function optimally. It's a simple yet transformative practice that rewires your mornings for higher performance, better health, and sustainable energy management. Hydrating before you caffeinate is one of the simplest yet most overlooked morning habits that can dramatically impact your energy, metabolism, inflammation, and fat-burning potential. Many people reach for coffee the moment they wake up, believing it is the key to alertness and productivity. But what often happens is that the body is still in a state of mild dehydration after hours of sleep, inflammation, and introducing caffeine at that stage can actually intensify stress on your system rather than provide clean energy. Inflammation. Caffeine is a stimulant that works by increasing cortisol, your stress hormone, and if your body is already dehydrated, this spike can create jitters, anxiety, digestive issues, and even impede fat burning processes. Hydrating first allows your body to reset, activate metabolism naturally, and respond more effectively to caffeine later if you choose to consume it. The human body is composed of roughly 60% water, inflammation, and every system, from cellular function to energy production, relies on adequate hydration. Overnight, while you sleep, you lose water through breathing, inflammation, sweating, and even the natural processes of digestion. When you wake up dehydrated and immediately drink coffee, inflammation, you are introducing a diuretic into a system that already needs fluids. This combination can leave you feeling shaky, fatigued, or mentally foggy despite consuming caffeine. By contrast, taking the first few minutes after waking to drink a full glass of water, ideally 16 to 20 ounces, kickstarts circulation, inflammation, gently increases metabolic activity, and signals to your organs that the day has begun. Water acts as a natural energizer, helping cells produce ATP, inflammation, the energy currency of the body, more efficiently. Hydrating first also has a direct impact on hunger and fat metabolism, inflammation. Many people confuse dehydration with early morning hunger, leading to premature snacking or overeating. Inflammation. Drinking water before coffee or breakfast helps regulate appetite hormones such as ghrelin and leptin, giving your body a chance to assess actual energy needs. Inflammation. It primes your digestive system to process nutrients effectively and helps your liver and kidneys perform their detoxification functions, which is crucial for natural fat burning processes. Inflammation. A properly hydrated body burns fat more efficiently because metabolism relies on water for nearly every enzymatic reaction involved in energy conversion. Inflammation. The method of hydration is important as well. Inflammation. Room temperature or slightly warm water is ideal because it is easier for the body to absorb and won't shock your digestive system like ice, cold water might. Inflammation. Some people enhance their morning hydration with a pinch of salt or a squeeze of lemon, which can further support electrolyte balance and digestion. Inflammation. The simple act of drinking water before caffeine creates a buffer that allows your body to respond positively to the stimulant, inflammation, rather than reacting with stress and dehydration. In addition, hydrating before caffeine sets a powerful tone for habit formation. Inflammation. It signals self-care and mindfulness first thing in the morning. When you consistently prioritize water, you begin to notice improvements in energy levels, mental clarity, and even skin health. It reduces dependency on stimulants for wakefulness, inflammation, as your body learns to generate energy naturally through proper hydration and nutrient utilization. Inflammation. Your mood stabilizes because cortisol spikes are moderated and your overall stress response is more controlled. Inflammation. Hydrating first also complements other morning routines that support fat burning and metabolism. If you follow water intake with gentle movement, inflammation, stretching, or a brief walk outside, the combination of hydration, light activity, and natural sunlight sets the nervous system into a balanced, inflammation, energy-efficient state. The body no longer interprets morning activity as a stressor that requires energy storage. Instead, inflammation. It recognizes that the day has begun in a safe, intentional, and supportive manner. Even for those who rely on coffee or tea for their morning boost, inflammation. Hydration before caffeine ensures that the stimulant works in synergy with your body rather than against it. You experience cleaner energy, inflammation, more sustained alertness, fewer crashes, and improved digestion. By making water your first priority, you activate metabolic processes naturally, inflammation, support cellular function, and optimize the conditions for fat-burning hormones to work efficiently. Over time, inflammation. This habit becomes a foundation for better overall health, consistent energy, and mindful control of your body's natural rhythms. Hydrating first is not just a small tweak, inflammation. It's a strategic move that transforms your mornings from reactive and stressful to intentional and energy-boosting. Inflammation. It sets the stage for every other habit in your day, whether it's exercise, nutrition, or productivity. Inflammation. By giving your body the fluids it needs to function at its best and respond optimally to caffeine or other stimulants. Moving gently, not aggressively, inflammation in the morning is one of the most powerful ways to activate your body, ignite fat burning, and set a positive tone for the entire day. Inflammation. So many people believe that they need to jump straight into intense exercise, push their muscles to the limit, inflammation, or run at full speed immediately after waking. While high-intensity workouts have their place, inflammation. Starting the day with aggressive movement can actually backfire. When your body is still transitioning from a state of rest, your muscles are stiff, inflammation, your nervous system is heightened from stress, and your joints may not be fully lubricated. Inflammation. Diving into intense activity too soon increases the risk of injury, stresses your adrenal system unnecessarily, inflammation, and can trigger cortisol spikes that interfere with fat metabolism rather than promote it. The key to optimizing morning movement is to begin with gentle inflammation. Intentional actions that awaken your body gradually while signaling to your metabolism that energy is safe to release. Inflammation. Gentle movement in the morning is about activating circulation, stretching muscles, engaging joints, and encouraging oxygen delivery throughout your body. Even 5 to 10 minutes of slow stretching, yoga poses, inflammation, or light mobility exercises can dramatically improve the way your body functions for the rest of the day. Inflammation. This type of movement primes your nervous system to operate in a balanced state, reducing stress and enhancing fat burning processes naturally. Inflammation. One of the simplest and most effective strategies is to start with dynamic stretches rather than static holds. Leg swings, arm circles, shoulder rolls, inflammation. Gentle twists or neck rotations move blood into tissues that have been dormant overnight. These small movements awaken muscles and joints safely, inflammation, helping prevent stiffness and injury. At the same time, they send a message to your nervous system that the day is beginning in a calm, inflammation controlled manner rather than a frantic, high-stress one. Inflammation. This distinction is crucial because your body's hormonal response to gentle movement supports fat burning and energy production. Inflammation, while aggressive movement too soon can trigger stress responses that store fat and disrupt hormonal balance. Walking, light cycling, inflammation, or even a slow, paced mobility routine can also be incorporated into your morning ritual. Unlike high-intensity exercise that demands maximum effort, inflammation, gentle movement encourages the body to use energy stored in fat cells efficiently. Inflammation. This happens because your body recognizes that energy is needed for steady, safe activity, not survival. Inflammation. It also encourages blood flow to the digestive organs, brain, and muscles, which improves mental clarity, mood, and overall metabolic efficiency. Inflammation. In addition to physiological benefits, gentle movement builds consistency and habit formation. When your morning routine feels approachable and sustainable, inflammation, you are more likely to stick with it every day. Aggressive routines can feel overwhelming and are easy to skip, creating a cycle of guilt, inconsistency, inflammation, and stalled progress. Gentle movement, on the other hand, is inclusive, adaptable, and forgiving. It allows your body to wake naturally, inflammation, gives your mind space to focus, and establishes a pattern of intentionality that supports all other health habits. Mindful. Inflammation, gentle movement also strengthens mind-body awareness. As you move slowly and purposefully, you notice tension, stiffness, or fatigue in specific areas, inflammation, and you learn how your body responds to daily patterns of rest and activity. This awareness allows you to make smarter choices in nutrition, hydration, inflammation, and subsequent exercise. It also enhances the effectiveness of other morning habits, such as hydration before caffeine and delaying external stimulation. Inflammation, because the body and mind are fully aligned and responsive. Another advantage of gentle movement is stress regulation. Inflammation. Aggressive exercise first thing can increase cortisol and adrenaline, making you feel tense or wired. Gentle activity promotes the parasympathetic response, signaling safety, balance, and readiness. This lowers unnecessary stress hormone spikes, supports fat burning, inflammation, and improves focus and energy levels throughout the day. Simple movements, when done consistently, create a metabolic rhythm that encourages energy use, inflammation, fat utilization, and optimal hormonal balance. Starting your day with gentle, intentional movement is not just a physical strategy, it is a mindset shift. inflammation. It teaches patience, self-care, and respect for your body's natural rhythms. Over time, your body becomes more resilient, your energy levels more stable, inflammation, and your ability to burn fat more efficient. This approach transforms mornings from rushed, high, stress events into empowering inflammation, energizing rituals that prepare both mind and body to perform at their best, inflammation, creating a foundation of health that supports every action and decision that follows. Eating with awareness, not urgency, inflammation. In the morning is one of the most transformative habits you can develop for energy, metabolism, and long-term health. Inflammation. So many people rush through breakfast or skip it entirely, grabbing whatever is convenient, often processed, sugary, or caffeinated inflammation, in a desperate attempt to fuel a busy day. When you eat this way, your body does not have the time or attention to digest properly, inflammation, absorb nutrients effectively, or signal satiety accurately. You end up overeating later, experiencing energy crashes, inflammation, and slowing down your natural fat burning processes. Eating with awareness is not about restriction or perfection. It's about intention, presence, inflammation, and giving your body the respect it deserves first thing in the morning. Inflammation. The first step in mindful morning eating is to slow down and create a small ritual around your first meal. Before taking the first bite, inflammation. Take a moment to breathe, notice the colors and smells of your food, and appreciate the nourishment in front of you. Inflammation. This simple pause signals your nervous system that it is safe to digest and utilize nutrients effectively. When you rush, inflammation, the body perceives urgency as stress, releasing cortisol, which can suppress fat burning and encourage energy storage. Inflammation, taking time and eating intentionally allows digestive enzymes to activate properly. Inflammation, improving nutrient absorption and giving your body fuel it can actually use. Inflammation. Another essential aspect of eating with awareness is listening to your body's hunger cues. Inflammation. Many people eat because it is time to eat, or because they feel obligated to consume calories quickly before leaving the house. Inflammation. These external cues override internal signals, and the result is overeating, bloating, or consuming foods that don't truly satisfy. By contrast, inflammation. Mindful eating encourages you to notice real hunger, chew slowly, and pause between bites to assess fullness. Inflammation. This builds a stronger connection with your body, allowing it to regulate energy more effectively and maintain balance in blood sugar and fat metabolism. Inflammation. Portion and quality matter, but how you eat matters just as much. When you eat in a rush, even healthy foods are not processed optimally. Inflammation. Chewing thoroughly, slowing your pace. Inflammation. And savoring each bite improves digestion by allowing enzymes and stomach acid to break down nutrients more efficiently. Inflammation. This also prevents common issues like bloating, indigestion, and energy crashes. Mindful eating helps you extract more value from every bite. Inflammation. Turning breakfast into not just a meal, but a metabolic tool that supports energy, focus, and fat utilization. Inflammation. The environment in which you eat plays a role as well. Eating while distracted by your phone, TV, inflammation, or morning email train keeps your nervous system in a reactive, high-stress state. This reduces the efficiency of digestion, disrupts hormonal signals that regulate appetite, and encourages overeating, creating a calm, inflammation, intentional space for your meal. Even just a few minutes reinforces the habit of awareness, allowing your body to recognize and use energy efficiently. Inflammation. A small change like turning off devices or sitting quietly while eating can dramatically impact how your body responds to nutrients and manages fat. Inflammation. Mindful morning eating also reinforces consistency in other healthy habits. When you slow down, hydrate properly, move gently, and then eat with awareness, your body operates in a balanced, energy-efficient rhythm. Blood sugar levels stabilize. Inflammation. Fat burning hormones like leptin and adiponectin function optimally, and your cravings for quick, high-calorie foods decrease naturally. Inflammation. This approach strengthens self-discipline, improves focus, and creates momentum for better choices throughout the day. Inflammation. From hydration to movement to productivity, eating with awareness cultivates a mindset of respect for your body. Inflammation. It shifts mornings from chaos and stress into calm, intentional routines where every choice supports energy, metabolism, and overall well-being. Over time, inflammation. This habit not only improves digestion and fat burning, but also enhances mental clarity, emotional stability, and long-term health outcomes. Inflammation. By treating your first meal as a deliberate act of nourishment rather than a rushed obligation. Inflammation. You train your body and mind to operate at their highest capacity, setting the stage for sustainable energy, consistent metabolism, and empowered living. Inflammation. Mindful eating encourages presence, patience, and connection to your body, turning a simple routine into a powerful tool for health, energy, and vitality. Inflammation. It transforms the way you start your day, the way your body processes fuel, and the way you approach every meal that follows, reinforcing habits that support long-term well-being and sustainable fat burning. Fix your morning, fuel your energy, inflammation, and take control of your health starting today, one powerful habit at a time.